folks, 965 here again. 104's here somewhere, but I think he's took a different route round the stream. We're ready for an overnight net. Well, I say net. There's a 35 UK FM 35 net on tonight, and then we're going to be calling out on the sideband tomorrow. It's the 22nd of May 2015, and we've got the Antron 99 here, which I'm going to carry up, the overnight kit. There you go. So we're going to head on up now. We're taking the route that we would normally use for Gadair Fawr, and we'll catch you a bit further along. See you in a bit. Okay, so I found 104, there he is, all loaded up.
And sweating already.
And sweating like a glass blower's back end. Yeah. Likewise am I. But this is the route we're on. I think you've seen this before, but not necessarily all of it. That's where we've come up from, down that track there. And you can probably see from the angle of the fence it's pretty steep. And with a heavy pack on, it is an absolute pain in the backside. So yeah, hopefully we get a lot more activity on the radio than we've had the last few times, because, well, I personally don't think I'm going to put so much effort in next time, but that's just me.
Me too.
Ah, there we go. It's incredibly humid up here at the moment. I have had people ask me for more shots of the scenery and the views and the route, so here it is. And it's but not a particularly nice track, this one. And yeah, I've got the Antron with my solar con, but same deal. And that's a 10-litre water container there, so approximate weight 10 kilos. Plus what's on the back. It's a bit of a bind, but that's what I hate seeing, plastic bags. There we go. Things like that you got to watch for, you don't trip up, get your foot stuck underneath there. But man, is it humid. Whew. I'll just turn the old doodah around. Whew. There we go. Just greenwash that, there we go. So yeah, it's certainly a bit fruity up here. So to be honest, I'd much rather have hail, sleet, wind, rain, really cold for this kind of walk. Definitely a winter one. But there we go, that's where we're heading, up through the valley there. 104. Additional water sources if we need it, maybe a swim or a bath, is down there, right down there. So that's why we're bringing all the water with us. Right, on we go. Okay, we're still en route, just stopped for fluid intake and bit of sustenance, like a little Nutri-Grain bar or something, just give you that little, keep you going. But that's where we're actually heading, sort of up that track. If I zoom it, we're going to go up this track here, and then up the side of that slope, and then over to the thing. So yeah, still a bit to go, but we're getting there. It's so humid, it's a bit of a job really, but my back is soaking wet, and yeah, roll on the bad weather. Catch you in a bit. Right, well, just stopped to have a bit of a wash really, get rid of some of the sweat in the stream. But that's the next bit we got to do. I'll probably move away from the stream actually, because it's probably a bit noisy. So that's the next climb. Going up there and then up to that top bit there. So that's where we've come up from, right down there in the bottom. And yeah, they've actually chopped down all the trees now, so it's pretty barren up here. But there we go, that's the way we're going. Right, catch you in a bit. So just a little bit more footage of the journey, and this is the particularly steep part. It does get a bit steeper a bit further up, and it's just like those are broken boulders and rocks, and it's a bit miserable. But that's where we came from, right down there in the valley. Got Black Mountain and Hay Bluff over that way, and that's just another part of this ridge over there. But right, I've got to catch the 104 up. Catch you back shortly. Okay, so this is the path now. This is the path we've got in front of us. It's all loose and pretty rocky and pretty unstable, but it's the only way up. So this is the way we're going to go. Still got the Antron, still got the bottle of water, haven't dropped anything yet. So yeah, there's 104. Right, see you in a bit. Right, that's the well, the second steepest part actually finished now. That's it down there. It's a pretty steep climb, that one. I've done most of it now. We've got a bit more to go up there. But some good views from up here as always. There always is from this track. But wow, this one always takes it out of you. This one does, because well, it just does. And the kit we're carrying doesn't help either. But that's you know, I suppose that's part and parcel of it, really. Hopefully we get a bit more action on the radio this time, because yeah, as I said, mentioned earlier, I don't think I'm going to bother again. I'm just going to go out and sort of say I'll be on these sort of frequencies and catch them, call in if you know, if you want to shout in. But other than that, it's not going to be an actual net as such, because there's just not enough. Just not enough activity, so we shall see how it goes. I might be eating humble pie later, but we shall certainly see how it goes, and we'll soon know by the end of the weekend. Right, we've made it to base camp, and we're just setting up a few bits and pieces. First job in hand was to get the Antron on the pole and get it up in the air, so we'll just show you that now. There we go, one 20-foot pole, one Antron 99. Just zoom that in so you can see it is what I say it is. Struggling with focus, Antron, Solarcon, whatever. 20-foot pole, that's going to be base camp down there. There's the 104, just going to check the SWR, should be alright. Set up the tents down here, and then we can do some breakaway stuff, perhaps, depending on weather and conditions, up on the actual top there. So we're not that far down from the top, to be honest. This one is, I believe, 750 meters ASL. That over there, you can possibly make out. That is the Black Mountain there. That is Hay Bluff there, just in the shot there. Then we zoom out, that next peak there is Lord Hereford's, and you can't see the rest because it's behind the it's behind there. So there we go. So Gary's just checking out the SWR now. We're going to get the tents and set up, get some cooking on the go. Oh dear, that road there, you're not allowed on that road, that's a forestry road. So that would be nice, wouldn't it? You could drive on that, but there we go. We're going to cut. And then yes, thumbs up, so the SWR is good. Excellent. I should hope it was. It was tuned by myself. So there we go. We're good to go. We're going to get set up here. And there's the Bergen. There's my Bergen there. So here we go. Anyway, I've got to crack on. I'm starving. So catch you back in a bit. Right. Okay. So we got some grub on the go. Little bit of beef there. Some fried onions, lovely jubbly. I have to watch I don't knock it off because I have already once. We're going to have that in a bit of ciabatta bread. I was quite taken with that last time I had it up on batch, so that's what we're going to have. Bit of ciabatta bread, some steak and some bit of onion for a change. There's no rice today. There's no rice in the pack, so we're just going to have this sort of stuff. Right on. I'm getting it down my gullet because I'm starving. Bye bye bye. very misty out here this morning, foggy, but everything's stayed up, everything's secure, so it's all good. Can't hardly see a thing, but we're going to get some grub on and get ready to start calling out. Okay, right, we're pretty much set up for the net now. I've got my coffee in there, got the UB 980, good little rig that, do like that. Someone asked me if you can change the colour on it. Yes you can, got a choice of colours, so you basically just push in that button, turn it to colour, push it again. You can choose a day and a night mode on this, so we'll just choose day. So we've got colour 2, 3, and there you go, that's your choice of colours, so that's the one we'll stick with. You can also change the contrast, so if you wanted it brighter in the day and not so bright at night, so you've got 15 brightness or 0, 15, 0. Don't know if you can see that much on the screen. Yeah, all the numbers and that are dying out, so there you go. So that's fine. Your brightness control, again, that's for night time, that's brightness in the day. Previous one was contrast, not brightness, so that's brightness 1, brightness 15. Weather scan, which we don't use here, and diagnostics and stuff, so you can actually do tests on what it's you can probably do a diagnostic on its voltage. We've got voltage there, we'll click it, and 12.47 volts in the battery, so that should do us a good turn. It's actually starting to rain, so I'm going to button up the shelter and pretty hot on their security, so yeah, understood there, understood. Alright there Trevor, you're actually first in the log this morning there mate, the 26 Charlie Tango 3K, I think you called yourself the last time, so yeah, nice one mate, and hopefully there's many more to come there.
Yeah. Absolutely, Jason. Pleasure to be the first one in the log there, mate. And yeah, I hope you get many more this morning. I think you're on, well, for all of the morning, aren't you? Then you're QSYing up to, I think goes.
Yeah, nice one. That'd probably be the boys in black, man. Yeah.
I got a camera and 2 spare batteries, so got a lot of footage mate. I normally edit it down to a sort of 30-minute video, but I usually get home with about 3 or 4 hours worth of video, so nobody wants to sit and watch it all mate, so I sit down and a couple of hours editing.
Yeah, it's quite time intensive, isn't it, doing the old video editing? People don't seem to appreciate the amount of time you have to invest in creating a video, and as you rightly say, if you're going to sort of put 2 hours worth of the stuff up there, nobody's going to listen to it or watch it. It's got to be sort of down to just literally a couple of minutes, and it tends to hold people.
Well, it's not supposed to be too good, the weather today. I think it's clearing sort of about lunchtime, but I think with us anyway, I think we've had some rain in the night, and it's clear at the moment, so hopefully that is it. Is it raining with you?
Bother, Jace, don't waste the tape.
Fantastic mate, we got that on film. So
Been out there all night, or you come back for a second session? Yeah, no, yes, yeah, I've been out there, okay, mate. Don't know what it's like over there, but very pleasant here this morning. Just amazed how early the old doggy walkers get up.
right, well, we're about to I think it's about 11:15 now. We've done some morning work on the sideband. Not too bad, I think it's 15, 16, maybe a few more. I'll have a check back on the log, but not too bad. Some of the skip is cutting over the top and affecting it, but it's part of the mids, I suppose. Just show you the stations in the mist this morning. So both our tents there, coming down into the camp. So there's 104's dome tent there. There's the tunnel tent there. There's the scaff pole with the Antron on the top, working a peach. Right, I got a coffee needing to be done, so I'm going to wander over. Got some more grub to do there. Just going to roll and boil the water because it is from the stream, so just a roll and boil, usually do 3 minutes, and usually good to go. Bung your coffee in there, and just turn that down a minute. Misted up the lens, there you go. So yeah, very good night's sleep last night, apart from when the helicopter come overhead. I didn't look out of the shelter, but it was definitely overhead, or thereabouts, pretty close. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty good night's sleep. I was well impressed with that sleeping bag. I haven't used that since I was overnighted the SHTF weekend up on Clee. So no, that was all good. So we're just on the mids now, still got it monitoring, but the skip's lifting and it's all sorts of continentals, so you never know. I think we had South Africa calling earlier, but the skip was just taking it away, so that's a bit unfortunate. But all in all, nice to be out again, and yeah, enjoying it really. It's nice to be out. Pretty desolate up here, it's pretty bleak at the moment, and all the trees have been chopped down. That used to be all forestry in there, that was all trees, that's all been lopped off down. So yeah, it looks pretty grim really, I suppose you could say, with all this dead foliage and trees, but there we go. And this weather generally means people won't come out, so we usually get the place to ourselves, which is good. I've got a coffee here somewhere. Yeah, there we go, that's what we're having this time. 3-in-1 quick cook coffee. Quick cook. Quick cup. So there we go, that's what we're having. 3-in-1. Right, we'll catch you in a bit.
Yeah, no return, Dave, and you're dropping down into the noise a little bit to myself there, Dave. So I think we'll have to pop you on the side, mate. If you hear anyone else, shout back in. You are dropping down into the noise a little bit with us, and no one else at the moment has got you on the net there, Dave. But great to land the contact with yourself up Wigan way, mate. That's a good one. Back to you there, Dave.
Okay folks, what a good session we've had on the morning sideband net. I counted 40 stations I think in the log before I started filming. Should have been a bit more accurate, but I wasn't. So yeah, 38 stations isn't bad. Started at 9:15, and I think we finished at about 2:15, something like that. So all pretty good. I'm going to do another session tonight, and we'll see how it goes, but pleased so far. Makes the effort worthwhile. So drink my coffee, we'll catch you in a bit. So yeah, it's pretty quiet this way.
Yeah, certainly about £3 a noise this way, foreign stations and that. Yeah, it's very hard to pick you out at the moment, to be honest. 3 or 4 inches, but it was a head of a Bronze Age axe there, Mick.
Roger. Oh, that'd be nice. Only thing we found out since you got one, you've got to be really careful about what permissions you get to go where, sort of thing.
No, mate, I have pulled up, I don't know where, I don't know if you're getting me okay or what, but anyway, buddy, it's Paul, you've got Paul on the side, and like I said, the location is Sheffield. I don't know where you chaps are.
Yeah, you got Jason this way, CTX000, currently on one of the Welsh mountains in part of the Black Mountain range. Not probably about 10 miles from the town of Hay-on-Wye there at Paul. So making a fine trip down. Not a lot of signal on you, but you are Radio 5. Go ahead.
QSL, no problem. Well, just pulled up, and
yeah, understood there, guys. No problems at all. That's a shame. Maybe when he gets set up, excuse me, we can send them through to you. We're the only ones that can hear you at the moment there, Paul. So hopefully we can get a few more up to you when you get to your DX spot there, Roger.
73's for now, Jason, and
I should be back later. 73, mate. Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, no problems at all there, Paul. We'll catch you a bit later on when you're set up there. Okay, the station that called QSK, come back to CTX965.
Yeah, 163 Charlie Tango 093, personal Richard. I think we spoke earlier, QSL.
Yeah, 093 Richard, we got you there. No problems at all, mate.
And you are 555.
Sounding good on the home base there, mate. I'll check the screen when it comes up. I got the video running now, so you'll be able to see how you were coming through. But absolutely blowing into here, mate. Lovely clear audio on you, mate. Back to you.
Yeah, tidy there, Jace. Yeah, like I say, I've got you 555, no problem at all. Also, you're in Mick, Papa Delta 77.
Yeah, the Delta Mike station 808. Good afternoon, or good evening rather. You got CTX 965 up on one of the Welsh mountains, about 10 miles from Hay on Wye there, my friend. If you can come back with a personal and location, that would be appreciated. Back to you.
Yeah, I was talking to the Charlie Tango group earlier on the FM mode. The name's Darren, and I'm from Western Supermare, just outside Western Supermare, Qstoke.
163 Charlie Tango X-ray 000, mountain activation. We're calling CQ and standing by, QRZ.
1582 Charlie Tango 1582 Brazil. We're listed on the site.
Very good evening to you there, John. Glad you...
Copy me. 163 Charlie Tango 093 Richard. My goodness, Richard. Yeah, good evening to you. I got 955 from you. I speak to Marker KJ up there.
QSK.
QSK QRZ.
Hello, Charlie Tango 1977 call.
1977, that's an Elaine sounding call sign, that one.
Yeah, Roger. I thought, was it you earlier on who couldn't remember that nursery rhyme?
Yeah, it's very odd there, Mick. I'm definitely hearing a 524. Kev, can you give it a shout your way there, Kev? It's 524. I'm 100% certain I've heard him, so it'd be nice to try and get back to him if we can.
CQ to frequency. This is Charlie Tango 1685. We're calling for any stations on the side of Channel 40, QSK, QRZ. Okay, no problem, Jason. Operator name this way is Steve, by the way. Well, all I'll do is, hopefully you'll still be on, but is there an actual frequency that you guys call on a regular basis, or am I just being...
Top of the car now, not the modulator.
Yeah, all understood there, Paul. No problems at all, mate. No problems at all. We'll see if we can get a few more stations up to you now then, mate. You're certainly working well down to here, so we'll see what we can do for you, mate. Okay, any stations on the Channel 40 there? Got Paul, the 950, up in Sheffield? No. Right, that's us done. We're packed down. It's, I think it's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. The 25th, I think it is. Turn it around so you can see. There we go. There's all the kit packed away in the Mahusiv Behergen. And there's the Antron. There's the pole. We're going to leave it up here. We're not taking it back down. The water container. Drunk it all. And that's where the tent was. Gary's all packed down as well. There he is, look, on guard. So we're ready to set off now back down to Malta. So there we go. Very successful weekend, really. Very good on the USB and very good on the FM as well. This is a good little spot actually. We did get sheltered from a lot of the weather, but it did turn pretty nasty on a couple of occasions, but all good. So yeah, if there's anything to report on the way down, I shall film it. Otherwise, see you on the next one. Cheers.